I played the past 2 days, and unfortunately, because of the microphone issues, you're not going to see any of it, or if you do, it's going to be heavily edited. But I played against a lot of 2B, and a lot of varying quality. And some of them were really good, and definitely knew more than Gamera, which is weird, given that Gamera is, like they're at 1,000 mastery points. And look at... Did you see Gamera ever do a combo like that? No, you did not. That was nasty. You never saw Gamera use the little float off the robot, homie? So you can get Guard Crush in the Black Hole. Unfortunately, we don't get to find out if that comboed. Yeah, this matchup felt really rough for Siegfried. Obviously, I am not speaking from a position of authority in any way to definitively say, like, yeah, this matchup is rough for Siegfried. But you can't, if you ever use Siegfried's projectile in neutral, she can instantly react with the grappling hook, and it will hit you, and because the grappling hook hit you, she just flies through the projectile. She just ignores it completely. And then it feels like pretty much all of her normals have... Well, she also has that projectile, too. Feels like pretty much all of her normals have, like, Siegfried's standing heavy range, but then she can also combo into all of them from that range, which Siegfried doesn't get. But that was still a punish. I wish I could have rewind. She completely whipped a normal. And then still got to, like I said, dude, her auto combos, they're Dragon Ball FighterZ level of playing neutral for you. It's insane how strong they are and how much forward momentum she gets while doing them.
Battle 3. Engage.
Like, they definitely... Poor Lucifer. Clearly... What is that button? How did that land? Oh my god! Lucifer definitely suffered once, as I mentioned before, with the DLC costumes. They knew where they were gonna make their money, and they put the amount of effort necessary to ensure that they maximize their profits. How did that hit? What is this character? I really thought she was going to get a whip punish there. Ooh, that was a nice double jump. Yeah, like, she gets a double jump, she gets the float, because they're not using the float, right? I don't know what the difference is between the float and the double jump. I've never seen them use in the same jump, so I don't know if it's a one or the other scenario, or if you can use both somehow. But yeah, like, she gets a double jump, she gets that float off of the robot. She has a ton of plus frames. One of the best projectiles in the game, one of the best anti-projectile moves in the game. These normals, like, dude. She seems like a problem. It's tough for me to say, because it's kind of the same thing as Under Night, where it's like, okay, this move seems really hard to deal with, but at the same time, I'm not really using the system mechanics the best that I can, so maybe there's some, like, maybe you can roll through some of this stuff, and that solves the problem completely. Maybe any number of things could be a solution that I have not had the opportunity to try, and obviously, unfortunately, in this game, I can't go into training mode to try to find solutions for things. Yeah. So I don't know. But it's just... my experience playing against this character says that she is an issue. And time will tell if that is correct or not. Ooh, there's some pretty decently high-ranked Yuels running around. And we get to start out instantly against a Vaseraga. The character that should have been one of about 10 characters now. That should have been, this is an ugly color, on free rotation. They just haven't been, for reasons. Could you imagine if she could get a combo off of that? But I think if you gave her the ability to combo off that, you would also have to give Seox the ability to combo off of his dive kick, and no thank you. What an answer. That really sucks for Vaseraga to have his reversal being a throw against this character that has a hop that is throw invulnerable like that. That's really difficult to deal with. Hadn't really thought about that. But this Yuel, this character's a problem. I'm gonna have fun with her. I am. Siegfried's not fun. Siegfried's really strong, but he's really straightforward and basic and doesn't really have anything tricky or interesting about him. He's just strong. Period. So it gets pretty boring playing him for any significant period of time. But Yuel, she got that tricksiness that I like in characters. Nice combo. Very good anti-air. You can't really neutral jump in this game like that. Jumps are too floaty. Somebody that's really paying attention and waiting for that stuff is going to punish you. That was a really bad normal to throw out. We're taking a bravery point. Oh, and we got the corner. I forgot. Kind of forgot how small the stages are in this game. She might be able to kill off this. I don't know. Nah, not anymore. I was wondering if she popped any bravery points, if she would be able to extend the combo. I just noticed that is a very I mean, it's too late now, but she had some very well placed, strategically placed tail to prevent any peeping toms. Let's put it that way. Oops, I forgot again. Damn it. Well, since we've already seen it, and I'm going to skip. I've made the executive decision that I started this out by watching like 2 or 3 Gamera replays, and I'm just gonna edit this video and remove those Gamera replays because they were honestly very uninspiring in comparison to the 2B mirror match I'm gonna start this video with. I don't know where I was going with that. Nice whiff punish. I can't believe both those moves whiffed. Nice jump out. That is certainly one way to deal with that kind of mix-up. Obviously, if she was patient, she could have waited. If she hadn't hit anything, she probably could have waited and anti-aired that, because she does have a very strong anti-air from stance. Nice patience by the 2B, and that was not spaced. If you do space that properly, you can make it... I don't think, if my memory serves me correctly, you cannot make that plus, but you can make it unpunishable. You can make it safe. Nice, hit confirm. But when you use it point blank like that, you are going to get punished for it. Well, actually, I guess if I'm going to edit this, I can also alter the volume. Interesting. That's really useful. That if you put them in... I didn't think... I guess I've been fighting against too much Seth recently. Or just characters that have, like, set and forget projectiles like that. Not really set and forget. But... just putting her in block stun makes that disappear. I didn't think it would work like that, so I kind of just respected it. So I showed it way too much respect. Nice neutral. I like the patience. She knows. The 2B has better buttons. Unfortunately, no hit confirm. That was a really nice shimmy. Got her to crack. This is kind of one of the reasons why, though, like, you're kind of seeing... I cannot believe that dash L landed. I don't think I've watched any Gamera replays prior to this because they just don't play characters that I'm interested in. But their defense, for being like the highest ranked player online by a lot, their defense is surprisingly bad. Like, I don't blame them for not having, you know, like, really strong, perfected offense on 2B because she's a brand new character. It's gonna... different people learn at different times, and that's perfectly fine. But I definitely... defense is kind of a universal thing, and it seems really easy to get Gamera to crack and shimmy them into a throw tech like that. I think I started this out with Gamera's 2B against a Soriz, but if I'm getting rid of it, then it doesn't matter. We get another Soriz. Oh, nice whip punish! Barely out of range. So that I think that's Yuel's crouching medium. Very nice. Baited out the activation of the armor. The 2-2S. 2-2U? 2-2S. 2-2U? 2-2U. We'll go with 2-2U. Getting abused by the stance right now. Oh, if she had just waited for a brief moment, she would have been able to whiff punish that. Unfortunately, she pushed herself forward, but what a counter hit this. She's airborne. thought so. Initially, I thought she got caught. Like, oh, yeah, that's invincible. It's going to catch her. But then I realized she's doing the stance flip. She's airborne. I don't think that's going to catch her. Sure enough, nice anti-air. Unfortunately, no hit confirmed. It is definitely a struggle with Soriz to land those kind of hits and get paid off of them. It's pressure, though. You kind of have to, in those moments, you pretty much just have to let Soriz burn all of his cooldowns. You just have to wait him out. And if you don't, you're just going to get frame trapped by one of them.
Battle 3. Engage.
This Yuel's getting a lot of hits that aren't leading to anything. Nice chase down. Nice hit confirm. I wish he had gotten more than that, because he kind of deserved to get paid more than that. He remembered last time. Nice hit confirm. That had to have been a mistake. I like the attempt. Okay, Soriz is in a not great spot. Now he dodge out of the corner, flip just out of range. Gonna get a good hit confirm, but she has no meter to play with. Fortunately, just allowed him to wake up hitting buttons. I guess she was scared of the wake up. Threw it. Amusingly, that would never have reached if Yuel hadn't thrown a button out herself, and she would have been able to land and whiff punish. Unfortunately, she did throw out a button, and she got bodied. Also, unfortunately, I hadn't thought about it until right in this moment. Man, why is Soriz not the hand... Oops, my bad. I was kind of... I'll be real with you. I was a little uninspired by that. I want to go back to this dude. Watch one more of him. Or her. Or they. But who do I want to... Oh, there we go. That's a good one. Because I do not believe I have done... I haven't done any replays for this since Lucilius came out, right?
Believe in victory.
Oh my god, that weapon. Goodness gracious. But yeah, what's his, like, Garden Goza? Something like that? Is basically like the fist fighter in Relink. And boy, is he not well designed. He's really clunky. Definitely the lowest played character in the entire cast. And it's like, man, you could have had Soriz. What a counter that... Dude, I'm telling you, man, that stance is so... Like, any character that you can play where all you have to do is stand there and let people kill themselves is always going to be so strong, especially online. Because one of the main pieces of playing fighting games online is that most people are more than happy to kill themselves. Like, they typically cater their playstyle to the environment. And so if you're in an environment where you're just playing 2 out of 3 sets all day, you tend to kind of lean on maybe some more gimmicky stuff, more flowcharty things, and anything that has like a really strong tool that can interrupt that flowchart. What a hit confirm though! Like Yuel's stance counter is going to be incredibly strong because people are just going to be thoughtlessly doing their stuff. They're not adjusting to you. They're not adjusting to the matchup. They're just doing their gameplay. And then they just run face first into the wall that is your stance counter. He's in chip range. He's got to be scared of that. She actually got out of the scenario, and because she had no bravery points, she died in 4 hits.
Battle 3. Engage.
I'm very surprised she didn't get a whip punish for that. Nice deal with the pressure. Fortunately, she's not whiff punishing these normals that Lucilius is throwing out. Does anybody that actually commentates this game call him Lucilius, or does everybody call him Lucifer? Nice jump. Fortunately, jumps in this game too floaty to really get... Like, he probably could have gotten a punish, but he would never have been able to get a combo off of that punish. That's so strong. Waking up with... Since pretty much everybody in this game has a reversal in one way or another, whether it's required for them to spend meter for it or not. A lot of people are very cautious. And That opens them up to just hitting them into a guard break and getting a full combo confirm off of it. Got you good indeed. I'm gonna go for one. I'm gonna look if I can find, or alternatively this may have just broken. Nope, not broken. I am going... Oh, this isn't what I want to do. I do kind of want to do this. So, here's the game plan. That did not save. Fantastic. What I want to do... Come over here. And... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did he... I mean, he must have changed his name. I'm just going to assume... What's this? Switch display name. Online ID. Okay, that did nothing for me. Okay, whatever. I don't know who this is. I don't know how sick they are, but we're gonna check this out, and we're gonna see a Vaseraga versus 2B. We're gonna end on that. I was hoping to look for Deba. Oh yeah, let's go with this one. Zero was one of the players that was in the mirror match, and I was impressed with both of those two that were playing in that mirror match. So, picking one of them against the top-ranked Vaseraga, using the shimmering weapon. I have to imagine this is just going to be pure and utter torture for Vaseraga. We'll see. But it just feels like 2B is the type of character that just... Vaseraga is not equipped to handle. Could have been punished. Fortunately, I think the 2B player assumed that was might like hit or meaty. Okay. He dropped the combo. That looks like it has a terrible... Man, I thought Siegfried's guard counter had a bad hitbox. That one looks awful. Did I say guard counter? Guard break? I learned all the terminology and I put it in my head so that I could commentate this game properly. And then I didn't play it for a month and I've forgotten all of it, so now I'm just back to calling it guard crush, guard counter, etc., etc. It's combo. Okay. What are we going to do afterwards? Give up pressure. Give up the turn. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. I hate that, man. That's the worst feeling in the world. Like, oh, congratulations, you reacted properly defensively. Too bad their spacing sucks, and you're gonna get punished for it. You made the right call, you made the right move, but unfortunately, their improper spacing is going to wind up paying off. It just feels so terrible. Let's counter mash. Let's drop the combo again? Gotta stop dropping these, man. Deba wouldn't have dropped these, I'm just saying. Yeah. Dude, her auto combo might just be one of the best in the game. Is that a skill meter? But not out of enough. Actually, how does her skill meter work, come to think of it? I mean, in terms, like, can she just use the unique specials whenever she wants to? And then, like, if she doesn't have enough skill meter for it, it'll just drain it down to 0 every single time? Dang, look at Vaseraga trying to make some connections. I see you. I see you. I see what you're trying to do. You're going to have to get in line. There are too many 2B simps out there already trying to help this woman out. She does not need another white knight. Anyway, thank you for watching. I am out. Peace.